don't want to do that there. Am I live? Hey guys, I'm just kind of getting my stuff together here, so bear with me for a minute. Got to refresh the drink. Are we here? Are we here? Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Says I'm live. Just checking some stuff right quick. I'm a little early, but I have no notes, no nothing. So, and I know nothing today. So, hey, there we are. Hey, that dude's live. Been on a little break. What's going on? Okay. Give this just a minute. My moderator is tardy, so I'm just going to write a couple notes right quick. So bear with me for a minute. All right. So I wrote down a couple of things just to remind me of what I want to talk about tonight. And let me get to my... Yeah, it doesn't look too terrible, I guess. So should be able to see my notes here. So anyway, hey guys, thanks for joining tonight. I have been... well, let's just say I've been all over the place. You name it, I've probably been there. So I've been doing a lot of traveling, a lot of work, a lot of fishing, and a lot of filming, fishing, and traveling and stuff like that, but not a lot of video editing. So, needless to say, I've got just like a ton of backlog for video. I mean, a ton. Basically, since the first week of March, I've filmed. I mean, I've filmed every weekend. I've filmed going out of town, 3 different trips where I was fishing multiple days at a time. Twice at Reelfoot Lake, once at Cedar Lake. So I've got a lot of material to work with, but I don't have a lot of time to work with. Funny how that works. Sometimes you don't find time to go fishing, and then you run out of material, and other times you've got way too much. And I kind of expected that for this spring because I'd planned on hitting it hard. And I had some other travel stuff I was doing too. So, all in all, I've got a lot of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of material coming up. I'm just checking one thing. Let me jump in here real quick. Got 2 watching, so a lot of material coming up. Okay. I'm just checking one thing. Audio's not too bad, but my speaker is kind of jacked up on my computer here. So a lot of material coming up. Come on, stop that. I'm just checking one thing. Mute. Audio's not too bad, but my speaker is... There, that's better. Okay. So anyway, no, we're just hanging out tonight. I was actually supposed to work 4 hours today. We've been begging. We've got a big project going on at work, and we've been begging. Looks like I'm what do you call it? Not buffering, but my video looks a little glitchy. So hopefully it doesn't stay like that. But we've been begging for months for overtime at work because they're killing us with this big project, and they got big deadlines and stuff that has to get done, but they couldn't see the need for overtime until it's inconvenient for everybody in the summertime. Hey, Stuart, how you doing, buddy? Hey, if you can do me a favor, just shoot me an email when you get that package. I know I mailed that through USPS, and I know that it has to go through the St. Louis hub. Hey, Hooks, how you doing? Thanks for joining. But that package has to go through the St. Louis hub for USPS, and my understanding is that they've been backed up since like last October. So even though I sent it priority mail, and it probably should have gotten to you within a day, within a couple of days, I'm not going to hold my breath on that. So just let me know when you get it, though, Stuart, because I need to kind of get an idea of how long it takes to mail stuff like that. So appreciate if you can do that for me. And beyond that, though, no, like I say, I've got a ton of footage to put together and get some video out there. I've actually got one that I'm just about to finish. I'll post it this evening. It's a Reelfoot Lake, and there's not a whole lot of catching going on. Matter of fact, there was 0 catching going on, but I kind of documented our struggles with the weather at Reelfoot Lake in late March, early April. It was needless to say, the weather was kind of off its meds for several days there. Actually, we did manage fish the 3rd day, and that'll be on my next episode. But it was a struggle down there, and so I kind of documented what that was about, and what what we were attempting to do, and what we couldn't do because the wind sucked and was screaming out of the north. So that'll be out later tonight, and then there'll be two more real foot. Oh, you got it already. Sweet. I retract my statement about USPS. They, I know they're for even my most recent my 500 subscriber giveaway when I mailed the package out to the fellow in Maryland. It took weeks for him to get it. So, hey Curtis, how you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. So, yeah, it took several weeks for him to get that package in Maryland. So I wasn't holding out a whole lot of hope you'd get it within the time they said, but that's cool. That's cool that you got it. So tell me how you like those jigs too. Those are those brush pile jigs. There's 2 packs of jigs in there, and tell me how you like them, if you do any good on them, because I've done really well with those pink and purple ones at Wren Lake in the fall. Those are made by Scott and Amy Kendall at Scott and Amy's Atomic Jigs out of Centralia, and I've had some really good luck with those at Wren Lake in the fall. So doing some vertical jigging with them. So and those I think they were a disco blue brush diver was the color of the other jigs I sent you, the brush piles, and they are really good too. So let me know how you deal with them though. That's pretty cool. That's good stuff. So yeah, like I say, got a ton of video coming up. Just got to find time to edit it. And again, work says we're doing a bunch of overtime now, so my time's going to be limited. I'll probably get another one started tonight, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I've been a really, really busy guy. I've took several weeks of vacation. Hey. How you doing, Chris? Thanks for joining, man. Been a while. What have you been up to? So we got Chris with Asleep at the Real Outdoors on with us tonight, and if you get a chance, make sure you go check out his channel. He does some really good stuff. So make sure you go give him a look. Good guy too. He's got some veterans programs and stuff going on. So make sure you check him out though. But no, I've been working, and then I'll take a week of vacation. I went to Reelfoot Lake late March, early April for a week, and then we spent another week down there in mid-May. I didn't catch up with Chad down there. The day we went in, he wasn't around, so I think it was like a Sunday afternoon or something, but and all the church crowd was already gone. So it was kind of quiet, and it was storming down there, so there weren't many people there. But we'll holler at him another time when we're down there. Yeah, fishing and editing. Yeah, well, I've been fishing, getting a little bit of sleep, working, and not really editing. I was just talking about how I've been kind of slacking on the editing, but it's hard to find time for it. So, but yeah, we went to. Hey, by the way, Chris, did you make it to Colorado? I remember you saying you were going to be going to Grand Lake in Colorado. Did you make it out there? I was actually out near there in Estes Park back the weekend before Memorial Day, and Oh yeah, we ate at Boyette's. We always do. So we made it in there on a Sunday afternoon, and good as always. Good stuff. But yeah, I was just curious if you made it out there to Colorado because when we were there, the road they have a particular. It's called Trail Ridge Road that goes through Rocky Mountain National Park that leads you over to uh, in July. Okay, well that'll be open by then, Chris. But the road that goes from Estes Park, Rocky Mountain National Park, over to Granby and Grand Lake on the other side of the Continental Divide there was closed. I think it actually opened last weekend, if I remember, or this weekend, if I remember right. When was it? I think they said it was May 28th. It was opening, but I could be wrong. They're still plowing snow up there, but that road is like I think they say it's like at 12,000 feet or something like that, and it's really pretty up there. But yeah, we couldn't get all the way through, so we had to turn back at some point. But yeah, it's nice there, man. If you haven't been there, you'll really like it. So, but yeah, so like I say, we went to Reelfoot for a week in late April or early April. I spent 4 days down at Cedar Lake in southern Illinois here, um, doing some live scoping, trying to get that live scope dialed in, and then we did another week in Reelfoot in mid-May, second week of May, and then uh, beyond that, we've done some. We've been fishing like every weekend too, um, and we made that trip out to Colorado. Had a family event out there, so we went to Estes Park, Colorado, and I filmed a bunch of basically just like I had my sister with me, and she's a little young, little older than me, but I don't get around that good to go hiking and stuff like that. So we just did we drove through Rocky Mountain National Park, and I just filmed all the way through the park, and then we drove through a couple of different occasions. We drove through Big Thompson Canyon, and that's pretty awesome. It's like it's hard to describe, but it's basically like at one point you've got a river on one side of you and 100-foot sheer cliffs going up on either side within feet of the road. It's crazy. It's beautiful, but if you're not into driving in the mountains or anything, you probably don't want to go there. But it was really cool. It was really cool, and they had years ago. First time I went there years ago, they had a big flood back in the 70s, and they wiped everything out down there. So really interesting place, really pretty. Ran into some bighorn sheep as we were driving along, and some elks and all that good stuff. So it was a lot of fun. So we drove through there twice, actually 4 times, but the other 2 times it was dark on the way back home. So yeah, it was a blast. Man, if I ever decide to pick up and move somewhere in the mountains, that would be on my list, I think. So, and we went to the Stanley Hotel and did a little tour, and that was interesting. Although it was kind of, I don't know if it was worth $25 or not, but it was kind of fun looking around and taking some pictures and stuff. So I documented a lot of that, and we'll be doing some travel videos on that. So that was a lot of fun. And then, of course, when I got home here, we went out chasing some bluegill last weekend. Caught a big cooler full of bluegills, and we caught some down at Reelfoot too. So I'm kind of getting back after the bluegill too. And Yesterday we went out and pulled some crankbaits for crappie down at the old power plant lake up the road here. I did that last year, and that was a ton of fun too. So took the I took the teenager out with me, and of course I'm regretting that now because she got sunburned and she's letting me hear about it, how much pain she's in, and not to be too dramatic or anything, but yeah, I'm hearing about it today, and I think I don't know if she's on or not. She was supposed to be my moderator, and I don't know if she ever signed on. Cat Queen, are you there? Hello. Okay, I don't know if she's on or not, but she's supposed to be my moderator. Keep the knuckleheads at bay, but y'all are being pretty calm tonight, so I think we're good. Uh, what else we got? So we did Cedar Lake. But I just, basically, I just wanted to get back on and let you guys know I'm still alive and still kicking. It's just a matter of getting some video turned out, and like I said, I'll have that one out tonight. And I'm shooting for an every Sunday release now, so hopefully we're back on track with that, even with the overtime and all that. And then I think next weekend I'm debating on either pulling crankbaits again, or maybe pulling crankbaits and even mixing in some worm rigs for walleye, because I've got a place here in Illinois, up Shelbyville. I want to get to Shelbyville Lake this year. I may regret it once I get there, because I know they got a lot of boat traffic and stuff like that. So I get out there on a Saturday running around, and I'll probably have misgivings about it, when the when the jet skis start flying around and the houseboats come cruising by, so I might say, you know what, this was a bad idea. Let's go somewhere else. So we'll see how that goes. Anybody got any tips on staying out of the boat traffic up there? Definitely let me know, because I'm at some point, if the boat's jumping up and down too much, it's kind of hard to kind of stay on a track when you're pulling crankbaits and stuff. So we'll see how that works out. But like I say, it's still up in the air. I was just watching Matt England, and he said they had a really good late May for the walleye bite, and then it's kind of off and on now. So we'll see how that goes. But I definitely want to catch me some more of them walleyes. They are tasty. But so we're gonna do that, and then what else we got coming up? What else do we have coming up? And again, guys, I have no notes. I just kind of did this off the cuff tonight. Wrote down a couple things, but so we got some events coming up here in the fall, for the my buddies with AmVets Outdoors. They have two events this fall that I'm planning on being a part of. One is they have a October event where they host like 30 something veterans for a weekend of fishing at Wren Lake, and did that last year. It was a blast. It was like way more fun than humans should be allowed to have. But even though the fishing was tough, it was a good time. But and then they have, I think it's in September, they've got a tournament that they're hosting, and it's, I'm not normally one to say, hey, I want to go get in this tournament, but this happens to be a fundraiser type thing. So they're raising funds for their organization, and if I can chip in to help out the organization by fishing in a tournament, while I think I can swing that. So I think I think that's gonna happen. I've got it on my calendar, so that would be interesting. I'm very likely to embarrass myself, but you don't know if you never do it, right? So but it should be fun nonetheless. I have a little bit of an issue with the idea that um, the fish that you catch are released, or you don't. When I go fishing to put fish in the cooler, and I'll throw the bigger ones back most times. But my idea of going to fish is, I'm there all day, and if I'm going to spend that kind of time and money out out chasing fish, then I'm gonna probably keep a few too. So not everything, but I always like to bring home some for the freezer, and we usually do some kind of a fish fry or some kind of an event to disperse those fish later in the year. So we'll like last year we had a benefit for my friend's mom. She wasn't doing well, and she's passed since then, but they had a big fundraiser for her last it's like early October, and it was that time of year where I needed to clean the freezer out, and so I was able to take those fish and fry them all up, and it was all good. It worked out well. So looking for those opportunities again this year too. So anyway, or I give them to friends. I give them to friends. I give them to my buddy's sister. She was actually hitting me up for some last night. So I'll throw some her way too. So I got to get back to my software here, because I don't know if I'm seeing comments. Oh no. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, so I'll be participating in that tournament, I believe, unless something dire happens. I'm definitely going to be in on that. We got some good stuff coming up with some of our friends too. And I've been a little behind on this, but we've got some of our friends who kind of help with their giveaways and stuff like that. So need to make sure I give them a shout out. So Brush Pile Jigs, Lee Sharp, Sharp Outdoors in Decatur, Illinois. Got some video content coming up with their products. It's been, like I said, it's been filmed for a while. I just have not gotten to editing it. So, and also our buddies with Getting Jiggy Jigs, Blake Ray and company, Blake Ray and Blake and Aaron and Morgan. They're really good folks, and you guys get a chance, go check out their products. He's got some really nice hand-tied products, and if I buy hand ties at all, it's 99% likely I'm buying them from him. That they're really high quality, they're good stuff, and can't go wrong with them really. And then what else we got? Excuse me. I got a couple weeks ago I was trimming bushes out. Besides all the other stuff I've been doing, we've been working on trying to get the pool area tidied up and everything. And I was actually going to do my live out there, but it was looking like it was going to rain. So maybe next time we'll do a live out by the pool. But I was trimming the shrubs around the pool, and I got into as like they were, and I didn't really notice it while I was cutting them, but when I was cleaning it up, there's like these big cloud. I was using a blower, and this big cloud of pollen came out came out of these things, and let me tell you, that stuff got up in my. And this has been like 2 weeks ago. That stuff got up in my nose, and it still hasn't cleared. I'm like, I guess I got a really good snoot full of that stuff, and I mean, it's I've been snarfy ever since, So it uh, just goes to show you don't trim the bushes when they're pollinating or whatever they're doing. So I guess I'll do them before they really get going in the spring now. So that that was a poor outcome with that, but looks good out there. Starting to anyway. Still got some other cleanup to do, but uh, hopefully we're having a big pool party to do or something later on this summer. So we'll see what happens. But so our friends. I would be remiss in not mentioning my724outdoors.com. Make sure you give them a like, give them a look and a like. I think he was going through. I don't think he's been posting a ton of content due to they were doing some server, like moving over his servers or something, and they were kind of waiting until they got all the legwork done on their servers to get to start posting new content again. So kind of keep an eye out for that. That I'm not sure what the status is, but I talked to him. He actually they actually joined us for a couple days down at Reelfoot back in May. Was it May? No, in April, late April. So he kind of come and Ray kind of came and hung out, and we had a good time. It was he filmed some of his own content too. So and then he joined us on the boat one day, although he wouldn't let me film him. I don't know what's up with that, but but anyway, yeah, we had a good time though, but. And then my 724 and Buckbrush Fishing Guide. So Jason with Buckbrush Fishing Guides was one of our sponsors of the giveaway, 500 subscriber giveaway, and I have to say that I'm getting a lot of new subscribers through no real work of my own. I guess some people are just finding the channel and joining, but I haven't really been working hard at editing video. But again, that's going to change. So we got a ton to put out there, and we'll get there. Just a matter of me getting motivated and trying to work around that WORK thing too, that 4-letter word. So. But we'll get there, but yeah, definitely Jason and Blake is part of that crew, Crazy Coop with Buckbrush Fishing Guides. You ever feel like you want to hit up Red Lake or other lakes in southern Illinois, need a guide, they're the guys you want to call. No, they'll get you on fish. So just make sure you give them a shout. And I know he's our winner of the guided trip for the giveaway. I talked to him the other day. He was going to reach out. He was going to book with them pretty soon for that giveaway trip, and I'll report back on how they did and all that good stuff. So, but I think that's about all I've got to offer tonight. I was like I say, I haven't been live in a couple weeks. I don't even remember when my last live was. Did I I was actually gonna do one. I was actually gonna do one in Colorado when I was there, and I couldn't really get a good. I wanted to have like a mountain backdrop set up, and I really couldn't get a good angle on it from where I was at, and actually have Wi-Fi without sitting out in the middle of the hotel parking lot. So there wasn't really a good vantage point for me to take advantage of there. So I ended up skipping it. But I'd say it was a lot of fun. If you guys ever get a chance to get out that way, beautiful place. You got to check it out. And that's about all I got. That's really all I got. Anybody got any questions? Anything they want to say? I know Kyle's probably not around. Let's see. Brains for a second. I'm just looking through my stuff here. I understand Mr. Kyle got married. Good on him. Congratulations. So he'll probably be showing up on another occasion, but he's probably a busy guy tonight. So, but let's see. Good. Don't have a whole lot of comments. Don't have any questions coming through. Anybody got questions? I may have an answer. I may not have an answer, but just thought I'd offer it up. And we're gonna shoot for. Let's see. Let me look at the calendar here. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I got to do a live show too. Yeah, here on the 25th of June, I'm supposed to be filming a live show down in St. Genevieve, Missouri it's a Alan Jackson tribute show, and really good show. Good folks that play in that too. So looking forward to that. I got to figure out microphone options for that, how that works, and I can get decent audio, because my GoPros, if anybody's really ever played with GoPro audio, especially on the mics on a GoPro, they suck. The GoPro audio is pretty bad, and I've used external mics and they're better, but I just got to figure out what's going to pick up music in a sensible way that's actually not tinny and actually captures the whole thing. So I got to do some research on that point. But no, so don't have any questions. Don't have a bunch going on out here. I just thought I'd do a quick check-in and let you know I'm still kicking. We'll have some video content coming out soon. So I'm gonna jump, but excuse me. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll talk to you. We'll schedule again for 2 weeks from tonight. So that will be on the 20th. Yeah, 20th of June. We'll do another live, and hopefully I'll be a little more prepared and got my stuff together. And I'm actually on vacation that week, so I've got. I'm going to be fishing that week. Go figure. I think I'm going back down to. I don't know where I'm going. Let's see. I haven't decided. I know I thought I'd be going back down to Cedar Lake. Wouldn't mind going to the Ozarks, down Branson, Table Rock, all that. Do some maybe try to grab some more walleyes, but we shall see. Plans are kind of up in the air at the moment, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, y'all have a good evening, and we'll talk to you in a couple of weeks. Like I say, there'll be a video out later on this evening. Actually, it's uploading as we speak, so it'll be out there in just a little bit. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.